everyone. So I got a question from Ben about the fact that we have kind of a setup workshop to do lean improvements, and it's very true. And I can see how some companies it can be very frustrating because you don't have all the cool things that we have to make improvements. So I wanted to walk through our workshop real quick, kind of give you a quick overview on the way we think. So some of you can create a small lean improvement workshop, but maybe see what we're doing, get some ideas. It doesn't need to be this grandiose. I mean, I'm a woodworker, so it's natural that I would have a nice workshop like this. So a couple things we've done is we just have a very big bench here that we can build a project on, build a fast pipe. It's all made out of fast pipe, everything we do with the wheels. And we just, this nice big simple plywood, it's actually OSB, allows us to do a project on here. Over here, we have what's called our fast pipe cutting station. So our raw fast pipe is right here. Everything's made out of fast pipe. Our chop box saws here. Our best fence system for cutting it to length so we can work really quickly and efficiently is right here. We have all of our parts with the parts glued on the front of them. So when we go to build something, we don't guess at anything. And this is our inventory system that we've created. It's really cool. There's just these bin boxes right here. And what they do is they allow us to store all of our parts very efficiently. And we've got a board in the back that should have been pushed in. But anyways, you get the idea how that works. So that's our fast pipe system. Then we have all of our tools nicely arranged right here for screw guns and drills and bits and sawzall blades. I mean, we've got lots of cool stuff. All of our routers, everything turned up so you can see the router bit that's in there, so we're not struggling with anything. You know, we've got a fantastic table saw right here, as you see, that allows us to cut everything. We got band saws, we have miter box saws. This is our you know, this is kind of the way we think. This is our miter box saw. Notice there's no dust anywhere. Everything gets captured in there with our saw hood. We have our best fence system to cut wood to length. You know, you open up a drawer, all the tools are there. Someone's got a hammer right now, so we're missing that. So everything's in Kaizen foam, which is a very nice thing. It allows us to quickly and easily see whether or not we're missing tools. 2 tape measures, somebody has those checked out right now. Okay, so this is just the way we think about everything. All of our chemicals, paint thinners, lacquer thinners, water, acetone, wood glue, everything's right there. And then on our wood shop area, you know, we've got our sanders and our grinders and our buffers, and all this stuff allows us to work efficiently. And then of course we have wood down here nicely arranged, and we have Kaizen foam. If somebody wants to do a Kaizen foam project, they'll just come in here and grab the Kaizen foam they need. Of course they need more, we have tons of it, right? So we've got the supplies necessary for people to make improvements pretty effectively and pretty efficiently. You don't have to do something quite this crazy, but this really enables people to do improvements all day long. And all of our people are in here all day long doing improvements, and we train them on how to use the equipment and everything. But this is kind of the background for me being a woodworker and someone who's kind of like a jack of all trades who knows how to do things. So that's the first thing. So if you want to get started making a lean workshop, the things that I would have more than anything else is Kaizen foam. I would have, you know, like at least 10 sheets of Kaizen foam. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything right now because I care less whether or not you buy our stuff. But I'm just trying to help you. If you do want to create a workshop, you need Kaizen foam and the long nose markers. That would be really good. I think if you want to get into the fast pipe concept, I highly recommend it. I would get like 20 pieces of fast pipe and a complement of fittings, and then you kind of see what you need and away you go. Now another question that was asked of me was what material do we use for countertops and so forth. So let's go over here real quick, and I want to show you what we do. And I'm going to take you actually to a couple places and show you. So we have this starboard material, which is a heavy-duty plastic material right here, and it makes a great bench top because it's really durable. We have it in 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch. It's available in the marketplace. It's called starboard. We love this. When we work with countertops for like on desktops, we love pre-finished Baltic Birch 3/4. It's a Russian ply, if you will. But it's a beautiful material, very nicely laminated. It's all refinished, and then we just radius the edges. So let me go show you a couple workbenches that we've done both of those on. We use pre-finished Baltic Birch. This is just the sewing room. and we needed a big table to lay out all the materials so she could cut everything on. So we just did this out of Baltic Birch. We could have done it out of the Starboard if we wanted to, but we didn't. We just decided to do it out of Baltic Birch. It works out great for her, and that's good. Now let's go take a look at some Starboard applications. Okay, so this is over in our machine area, and you know, we have really heavy dies and big heavy stuff, so we decided to use Starboard. It's very durable, and we have just big, huge, heavy things on this all day long, and it both protects the tooling and it keeps the countertop nice. You can see how we have our Kaizen foam set in here with our pens, pencils, everything's just really nicely organized. Kaizen foam up here to hold the product. So we're always kind of improvising with things like that. Let's go take a look at some other areas. So this is over in our shipping area and our strapping. So you see we use Starboard here because we're doing big heavy packages and we want it to slide, and the Starboard really is slick. So you can slide a package all the way over to here and then slide it onto the strapping machine. This is all made out of FastCap system right here. This is a little rolling cart that's out of our old system, our old wood system. But for the most part we use FastCap for everything. You see on this right here, we went ahead and just made a little stand out of FastCap, and then we put OSB on the top because that was the appropriate material. We didn't need to use Starboard here because it's just holding a few supplies. You can do it all in Starboard. Starboard's not cheap, so it should be used appropriately. If you walk over here to shipping, you'll see that all of our carts are made out of the FastCap system. All these bins, we just got them from Home Depot or for Lowe's. They're just a standard bin. So we standardized the system, and this cart can be taken like this and easily, and then we can put them here. So if we have something large that we want to put across the top, we can put it across the top. Just a very flexible system that we've come up with, and it really works well. So that's kind of the way we think. And then on the bottom we just use OSB. So if you want to set something heavy on the bottom, you can do that. But we pick all of our orders with the FastCap system. Now let's go into the office. Okay, so in the office you can see everything's made out of FastCap. So the two things that you need to have a lean workshop, it'd be nice if you had a saw that you could cut some wood on, because we like to fabricate things. You don't need to, but that'd be nice. So FastCap, the wheels, some connectors, Kaizen foam would definitely be one of the biggest things you need. And then as you grow into it, develop a department that does these improvements. So when we go to Japan, it's very common to see an area or a department that is nothing but Kaizen pipe, nothing but FastCap system, if you will. Now they even have specialists that do nothing but build all these carts and contraptions for the entire facility. And you'll grow into that. We don't have that because everybody knows how to use the system, so we just go and make what we need when we want it. But our desk system, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is that Baltic Birch that I told you about, and we kept it simple, man. All we did was just route it and then lightly ease the edge. We didn't edge band it or anything, and it's just very simple and clean and easy. We didn't make it complicated. You can see we've used Kaizen foam to hold the dinker up at a higher level. So we use Kaizen foam a lot. Over here on this one, we've used Kaizen foam to elevate the screens up so people didn't have to hunch over so much. I mean, we're just very kind of creative on the way we do things. This screen over here, again, the Baltic Birch, obviously, the FastCap. We use a simple file cabinet off the shelf from, I believe we bought this from Uline, right? So Uline we got this from. It's just pushed in there, nice component. Then we made our own drawer system here for all of our stuff that goes right in there. And then the monitors are just elevated. So, you know, we think really simply about things. This is our beverage cart when we have tours right here. You notice it's the same cart that we pick our orders in. Everything is the same. We just try to standardize everything we do. So that's kind of an overview of the way we think. There's tons of places you can improve on what we've already done, but it works really well for enabling people to make improvements. Thanks a lot.